that after 65 days, Shanghai will open up. The lockdown here ends tomorrow. Almost 20 million residents were shut down and they can finally leave their homes tomorrow. Why it's good news globally is, of course, because Shanghai is a major goods supplier to the world, from cell phone parts to car parts and semiconductors. The Shanghai lockdown had impacted the entire world.
Shanghai has begun to emerge from a lockdown that has constrained the global economy and created even more turmoil for supply chains. The tough restrictions hit businesses in the manufacturing and commercial hub as factories were shut and truckers struggled to move goods in and out of Shanghai due to restrictions on movement. Those in Shanghai will now be allowed to move around freely in areas deemed low risk for COVID-19. There is a strict caveat for residents who are planning to take public transport and enter public venues, as they will have to get COVID tests every 72 hours to gain entry. China is alone among major countries enforcing an uncompromising zero COVID policy. The bad news remains China's jobless rate. It rose to 6.1% in April, the highest level since the 6.2% peak seen in the early part of the COVID-19 pandemic in February 2020. The prolonged isolation has fueled public anger and rare protests inside Shanghai and battered the city's manufacturing and export-heavy economy, disrupting supply chains in China and around the world and slowing international trade. Even if the lockdown ends on schedule, its effects on the economy, public health and trust in government could last much longer. Parmeshwar, Bawa for NDTV.